Okay, Eagle. I thought you'd had a career change. Come on, we have to get out there.
We are here. What is up guys? My name is the Eagle Saws. You're watching episode number 8, I believe this is, of my Let's Play Grid 2 series. You can see my Subaru or Hyundai or whatever it is. I haven't played this game in a heck of a long time, so I apologise. There will no doubt be some discontinuities between this and the other episodes of the series. For those of you who aren't familiar,
see how much you've improved. Then have a look at the timeline. Here you'll be able to retry any previous phase. You won't get any more fans, but it's good practice.
Great. I don't care. Anyway, moving back onto what I was saying, I haven't actually played this game in a heck of a long time. All of the episodes that you've seen so far are actually all recorded from the same 2 gameplay sessions that were 2 days apart. About a month ago. So I haven't played this game in a long time. I don't remember any of it. So we're just gonna have to play it by ear and see how it goes. So let's get into a race. Let's go to the Champs-Élysées for a 2-lap race in the Mercedes-Benz. Let's do that. I didn't know I had a Mercedes, but apparently I do. I'm still using that shitty, kinda stupid white and red vinyl. I'm not sure what you guys think of that vinyl, if I'm being perfectly honest. But oh well, I'm just gonna stick with it for now. Can't really be bothered to make another one, nor do I have time to make another one. Yeah, I mentioned in one of my previous videos about the lack of time that I have. That's quite scary. I'm trying to pile up videos into storage, so I just have to do some editing just if I need to get a video out on a particular day.
This car strikes a
Here we go.
All
right.
Find a rhythm.
I'm getting my rhythm back in this game. I'm going to take him up the inside. Oh, I thought that was a corner there. I was sorely mistaken. Diving up the inside of these guys. I don't care about a little bit of contact. This is Grid 2. This is full contact racing. I don't know why they're going so far wide here. Oh, look at the speed I'm carrying. Yes, I agree. Alright, so we've got Callum Kirkwood up ahead. He's a Brit, like myself. I'm on the outside of him. Very easily indeed. Bit of drift there. Ross Branton is my next victim. Sounds like another Brit to me.
Okay, Eagle. That's the lead. Now hold on to it.
Here we go. Right, so that's first place right there. This is a very straightforward game to play. And back onto this bridge here. Bit of a sharp right-hand corner. I remember that corner for being much sharper than it looks. Didn't cause me too many problems there, so.
You got 5 seconds on the car behind you.
5 seconds ready? I need to check my difficulty because I think this game has randomly reset the difficulty back down to medium at some point because it feels awfully easy. But I'm in the first place by miles. That's the first lap completed. Pretty straightforward win so far. It looks like it's going to be a very straightforward win so far. There are miles behind me. There's no overtakes to be made anymore, which is a bit depressing. The whole point of this game is to be in the thick of it, going after those overtakes. Anyway, a bit of a hairpin this one. There you go. All sorted, all sorted. I want to crack on with this series. It's fair to say that really it should have gone at a quicker pace than it has done so far. Obviously the next gen consoles come out on the 29th of November, so I've got a 2-month window really to finish off this series. So expect this to be spamming your sub boxes in the coming days, because I have a feeling that's how it's going to be. A bit of a crash there. Lapse in my concentration.
Can't afford to take these knocks.
That's fine. My car's pulling to the right a little bit, but still feel like I'm in good shape for the...
You got a 10-second
victory.
lead on the car behind. That's plenty of room to
Seconds,
breathe.
is it? Are you flipping kidding me? Let's just do some random braking. So easy. I need to bump up the difficulty. 2 minutes 57 on the
Wow,
clock there.
total victory. You're
Yeah,
already
that
considering
was too easy. Let's I'm gonna go into my settings and see what I can do to change the difficulty, because that is a bit ridiculous. I'm gonna skip that because I don't need to know about my fans, and then I get some loading to deal with. Come on, boy.
All right, there's a promo event to try. All right, if you want to go back and see how much you've improved, then have a look at the timeline. Here you'll be able to retry
I don't want to hear anything you're saying.
won't get
Like,
any more
literally
fans,
everything
but it's
that
good
this guy is
practice.
saying is irrelevant to me. Difficulty, here we go. Difficulty. It has set itself back to medium. There we go. Hard. For experienced racers wanting a challenge. Yeah, that pretty much describes me-ish. Anyway, here comes some more loading. Hopefully on next gen there'll be a little bit less of that loading. Alright, back into some more events. Let's go back into elimination. Let's do another round of elimination. Let's do the Barcelona one. I think this one works well. These are American tracks. It has to be said they're a little bit they're a little bit dull. They're a little bit generic. You know, I've seen this kind of stuff before in lots of different racing games. You know, I want to get out into the big open tracks with the big beautiful cars, but I have a feeling it's going to be slow going as I progress through this game. So here goes nothing into this event. On the hard difficulty for the second kind of stint this series. Let's see how I fare in a round of elimination. And we're off. James Wilson ahead of me. Lorenzo Vela in the lead. Yuri Ivanov is now ahead of me. Bit of a change there. Alright, so through this first kink. It's looking good. I'm trying to get up the inside there. Couldn't quite make it work for me. But that's okay, that's okay. Alright, we're coming into this hairpin here now. I've made that guy spin out. Nearly making myself spin out. Driving quite aggressively at this stage. Feel like that's the way to go on the hard difficulty. We'll see whether that carries over. I'm going to get this guy in the braking. Oh, took some damage there. And here we go. It's time to bear down on the second place ahead of me, and indeed on first place. I believe the third place car is right behind me, right up my backside. That's fine. That's fine. 3.54 seconds in the lead. Big collision there. Time to use one of my flashbacks for the first time this episode. I don't understand the braking zone for that corner. It's a bit peculiar. This car, better yield, my friend. Get a drift on around that corner. I feel like drifting in this game is given too much merit in. Because, you know, you carry a lot of speed around corners by drifting. It's not very realistic, you know what I mean. But here we go, we're bearing down on second place once more. I need to make sure I maintain my concentration. I don't want to spin out or anything like that. Bit of a tap on the brakes to go around this corner. That was very smooth, very nice. 3.48 seconds ahead, so I haven't gained very much time on this car in front. But that's okay, I'm not too worried about that at all. I'm on the final lap though. But, you know, this will mark a bit of a change in the dynamic of this series. Going from very much winning almost every round to having to fight it out a bit more in my races. So Here we go. We've taken second place. Alright, I think it's time to bear down on that first place. He's up ahead of me. I don't think I'm going to catch him before the race is up. I've made some poor tactical decisions as far as this race goes, I think. But I think I'm going to be able to keep this guy behind me for the second place. So not too bad for the first race in this new difficulty. I must apologise for the previous episodes, because I genuinely thought I was playing on the hard difficulty, but I wasn't. Which is a bit of a muck-up from my point of view. But oh well. You live and you learn when it comes to these let's plays. Haven't done very much of them in the past. Anyway. Let's go for what I think is going to be the final event of this series.
To complete. Doing
Let's
these will
go.
gain us more fans, so make sure you take advantage.
Right, let's go for one of the eliminators. Let's go for... sorry, I didn't mean to press circle. Let's go for this Champs-Élysées eliminator. Let's do as much as we can. I'm gonna change up my car though. I'm gonna go for the Subaru. I think it's a little bit easier to handle, a little bit more suited to the competition. So let's roll with this one and see how that fares. Second place in the previous one. Let's see if I can improve on that. If only this loading screen would stop trolling me. And here we go, into the next one. On the Champs-Élysées.
Time for
This is an
high-speed
eliminator.
sightseeing trip around Paris. Let's show them how it's done.
A sightseeing trip around Paris? Yeah,
Hey,
right.
look, Eliminacion aren't afraid to trade paint, so be aggressive when you have to.
I am being very aggressive, as you would know if you've been paying attention to my previous races. Get out of my way! This car is very drifty. I'm going to see if I can flash back before that collision, because that was a bit of a nightmare. Oh, catapulting myself up the inside of that corner to get myself into third place. That was an excellent use of a flashback right there. Alright, into the kink. A bit of braking is necessary. This guy just will not yield. Yield! That did what I told him to.
There goes our first elimination.
That
Stay
was
out
very
from the back.
straightforward. Here we go. It's time to bear down on that first place. If it's anything like the last one, it's going to be a little bit tricky. But I'm sure I can make it happen. I can make anything happen. Within reason, obviously. Here we go.
Someone has been eliminated.
That's another elimination. Ooh, a lot of speed carried through there. A decent speed carried through there as well. Decent cornering. Will it be enough to catch up to first
Keep your
place?
focus. Only 4 more to eliminate.
Will it be enough to catch up to first place before the day is up? I don't know. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, folks. Oh, that was poor. That was poor. I lost a lot of time through that corner, turning in a bit too early. You need to come out a bit wide, I think, and then cut in through the turn. There you go. Much nicer line through that corner. I've got second place in the bag, I reckon, at this stage of the race.
You're guaranteed to be in the top 3 if you can eliminate 1 more.
It all comes down to whether I can get up into that first place position. He's not too far away now. As we go into the kink. Decent speed going into that corner. But I need to make sure I keep up with that first place.
Keep pushing. You're in
We're
the top
down
3. Don't get complacent.
to the next one. I've got one last shot to get up into first place. I don't think I'm going to make it happen on this one. Yet another second place. I hope this doesn't become a trend on the harder difficulty. But we'll see. I've got a highly damaged car right now.
Great driving.
No, I've got a very, very damaged car. I'm not going to make it happen, I'm afraid. I'm going to have to settle for second place. There's nothing I can do about this. Equally so with that beautiful cornering there. I don't really know why I'm not coming up the outside. There you go. Second place there. Not too sure about about my decision in car. It was very tail happy. I wasn't expecting
Good race
that.
there, pal.
My
The higher
fault,
you place
really.
in an event, the more
My
fans
fault.
will gain for the WSR.
Anyway, decent race to close out the episode. 2 second places, 1 first place. Always good to see. World Series racing seems to be coming back into play in some way. Let's see what this is about. Eagle Soars, the official Fred. Very nice to see. Anyway, there's my finishing position, second place. Not much importance in that. We've got an increased number of fans. Anyway, it's time to end off this episode. We're up to 300k fans now. If only, huh? Good time to end out this episode. If you enjoyed it, as always, leave a like. If you can, if you didn't, tell me why, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.